What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to another video. Kind of a late start for a normal video of mine, but I just got home from work. It's really only like 6:30ish. It's pitch black, but right now I am currently trying to diagnose the Del Sol. For the last 2 days hasn't been wanting to start. I don't know if it's definitely got fuel because I'm smelling gas everywhere, but I'm working on the spark stuff right now. So today my brother put in some work on his motor. We got the Exetti OEM replacement clutch and stuff, so he got that put on. He's just about to mate the tranny to it. I won't be of much use because I tweaked my back, so I'm just gonna watch him manhandle it and kind of make sure he got everything right. So came with everything. Came with a new flywheel, pressure plate, clutch, obviously a clutch alignment tool like every new clutch does, and then throttle bearing too. So really good deal. But this will be nice. This is the same one pretty much that I have on the DA still, actually, or not the DA, the B20 VTEC. So it'll do justice for this little single jingle. But yeah, so right now I'm just putting the distributor back together. I'm pretty sure my ignition coil could be going out, has weak spark. I'm more or less thinking, but I'm gonna put it back together quick because it has been really moist the past few mornings. So I'm thinking maybe moisture got in there. So I don't know. Worst comes to worst, I will either swap the distributor over from that motor to just try it, see if that fixes anything, and if it does, then I will buy a used OEM distributor from my coworker because he's like a junkyard puller dude. So yeah, welcome to the vlog. So for some reason the Del Sol is running. Just cleaned everything off, and I really think it's definitely a lot of moisture. I don't know though. If it happens again, then I don't know. But it's running, that's all that matters. Tranny is mated to the engine, so I'm gonna try and hoist this up, I guess. I mean, we can probably get the motor in the car tonight, and then I suppose I can probably button everything up tomorrow, since all my plans for tomorrow were just trying to fix the Del Sol because I don't have any luck this year, so I just keep breaking stuff. So yeah, that's the rear mount. Shout out to Hassport for yeah, should be soft hardware. Yeah, it is. So yeah, shout out to Hassport for hooking us up with some motor mounts for the swap, and I forgot to grab the header again. So Thursday I'll have to hit up Roy and get the header, because the header that he gave me is for a B series. He has a D series one. It was just not there when we went to grab it before. So yeah, it's Tuesday, so I'm gonna wait for Taylor to get home, eat some tacos, get this motor in. Got it all chained up now. We're going off the bracket on the transmission and the power steering bracket bolt. But yeah, we're just gonna hope this chain don't break, because to me it's kind of flimsy, but I don't know, we'll see here in a second. Oh yeah, this is looking good. Even though it's probably chipping the paint on the pretty valve cover I just painted.
It's alright, someone already chipped it. Where did I see it? Right there.
Oh yeah.
Do you see that? It's all good.
Slowly but surely. It'll look pretty good in here. A few more minutes.
Yeah, touch up that red in that corner there.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even worry about the lines. I didn't really care.
Yeah, it's not a show car.
I just didn't want that rush going.
Yeah. It's in. Just gotta do the rear bracket yet. Obviously that's not really much of a challenge, but went in pretty smoothly. Didn't really damage much. So, get the rear bracket in, pretty much call it a night, and then tomorrow I will pretty much get started on reassembling the rest of it. Rewrap the engine harness, the header, I will have to wait till I get that from Roy later in the week. But we have to wait till this weekend to fill the fluids anyway, so that's not a big deal. But I'll get the axles and, you know, wire everything up, and it'll be ready to start. So that way, come Friday night, Saturday morning, it'll just be turnkey and go, which will be pretty darn sweet. It'd be good to see this thing run after, shoot, I've had it for like 3 months now, and it's just, obviously you guys saw the video first day I owned it, pulled the motor, so it's been a long journey, and it's almost come to an end. after getting the motor in last night, I realized that it was sitting really crooked, and that's because I totally forgot that this used to be an automatic, and I grabbed the wrong transmission mount, because Passport sells two types of mounts. They sell just a regular transmission mount, the EG right hand, and then they also sell an EG auto to manual mount, which is what I needed. So basically the only difference is the auto to manual is taller, because the transmission post mount that comes off the frame rail or whatever goes up higher. So I mean, it's in there, but yeah, you can definitely see that it sits higher. So I'm gonna have to dig at work, see if I can't find another scratch and dent mount, and if not, then I'll probably just have to buy it. It's not a big deal. Normally Brian would hook up like a new set of mounts, I'm sure, if it was like a main project on my channel, but seeing as I'm not keeping this, there's not really a big incentive, because there's not a lot of advertising purposes, which I totally understand from a business perspective. But because I don't have the rest of the fluids and stuff, and I gotta, like I said, get the other mount. Only thing I'm really gonna do to the Civic today in this video now is probably rewrap the engine harness, which obviously is just tape. And I might try and start putting like the battery in and stuff like that. Because yeah, the rest of it is just stuff my brother has to go get when he gets paid this week. So in the meantime, I'm going to run and go get some Dunkin'. I'm going to go to Space Age and go pick up some paint. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I picked up a 9091 front bumper. One of the guys in my Integra group out here, he just switched to a 9293 front end, and I was like, yo, let me get your bumper. He was like, yo, you got any bumper lights? And I was like, yo, I got some bumper lights. He's like, yo, let's trade. And I was like, yo, sick. So I got a 91 front end, and the reason I've been wanting one, because my car came with one originally, even though mine's a 92. Yeah, whatever, you can swap them easy. But I just wanted to have both, because obviously as a DA, like avid lover, I'm also a collector of DA parts. That's why I've got a few like OEM goodies on my car right now, like the Hyro wing, like the freaking armrest, like OEM armrest, and you know, little things like that, like the mud flaps and stuff. So yeah, I just want to have both front ends so I can swap back and forth. But this one does need paint. He had painted it prior with O'Reilly's paint where he works, and it's obviously crappy paint because it was flaking off. So he was like, yeah, you're probably gonna want to paint it. So I'm gonna go paint it. I'm gonna just go get another single stage frost white, and because I have a little bit left right now, but I'm also probably gonna have to repaint my rear bumper, because if you guys didn't see my Instagram post, somebody hit the Integra, and yeah, I'll show you that when I get back. It's not like super drastic like salvage title, but it's like, to me it feels like a salvage title, because it's just my child. So yeah, let's go do this. Let's go get some paint and come back.
Good morning, thank you for choosing Dunkin'. What can I get started for you?
Can I just do a medium caramel ice with cream and sugar and a shot of blueberry?
Medium caramel ice, cream and sugar?
Yeah, and a shot of blueberry.
You got it.
So I went and got a pint mixed up. I got some hardener and some more reducer because I was out. Just came to Walmart here, picked up some 120 grit sandpaper because I needed a little bit rougher stuff because I just got a bunch of soft stuff. A can of primer because I learned my mistake last time, and some brake cleaner because I was out. So now I just gotta run to Harbor Freight and pick up another gun really quick, because I've already used mine a few times and they really only have a few cycles. I mean, I've been cleaning it good, but also the last time I cleaned it, I lost one of the internal springs. So yeah, gotta go buy another, 15 bucks down the drain. So just to add on to my luck this year so far, the Del Sol's rear window just stopped rolling all the way up. So I'm gonna have to also take that apart today. Pretty sure it's hopefully just like slightly off track or something's catching it or something, but I don't know, because I mean it rolls up this far just fine, rolls back down perfectly fine. I just hear the motor clicking after it gets to this point, so I think something's stuck. But for now I'm gonna just start sanding, I guess, a little bit, and then come tear this apart. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure the chick, well, I'm definitely sure, but she makes me the wrong shade of white. She makes me taffeta white, which is not frost white. I took the cap off and I compared it to the paint that's on the Integra right now. It's really similar, so I don't think I'll have much of an issue, but just one of those extra things to just get under my skin. So But yeah, I got, like I said, everything I need, so I'll just get to working on this. So if any of you guys did not know the differences between a 9091 front end to a 9293 front end, here they are. Obviously, this one's much more square, has a little like cutouts right there, a little bit taller of a grill and a more squared grill, has shorter, like in length, bumper lenses, whereas the 9293, instead of those cutouts down there, it's just more of like a flare. The corner signals curve around the bumper, and the grill is more like happy face. So pretty noticeable difference, and the lips are different. That lip will not fit on this one, and vice versa. So I do have another lip on the other side of the car. Same style lip, but just cut for this one. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to sanding on this one. I may have some new corner lenses for it too. I don't know. I'll have to dig them up though, because the ones that he gave me are pretty faded. I mean, they're only 20 bucks on eBay, but you know. So I got the bumper all sanded up as good as I planned on it, scuffed the lip up, so just working on drying it right now. The wind's picking up and some clouds moving in, so I'm gonna wait it out just a little bit to see if it starts to rain or not. But so while this is drying, I'm definitely gonna prime it here in a few minutes, but I gotta either get that window rolled up or I gotta pull the Del Sol in here because that rear window giving me problems, so I'm gonna go work on that for a few minutes. By just shaking the window a little bit and pulling up on the switch, it actually came up on the Del Sol. So I don't know if that kind of points towards a regulator issue or like a switch issue, but it's up, that's all that matters. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime the bumper and the lip right now really quick, and then I gotta take my new gun apart because I just bought another one, like I said, and give it a good cleaning. And I already got the compressor set up, so then I will move the Civic. We'll be good to go. Have you gone? What did you win? Someone there, are you listening? Is it too late, my dear friend? We felt the sunshine, we found the gold. We thought we'd be forever young, but now I know we can't keep floating, we have to fall. This is the beat of broken hearts, is it all lost? We can't go on. Alright, so I'm going to just use mineral spirits to clean this all up. Take the gun apart and clean it really quick because they use an assembly lube like I showed you guys last time, or like Lorenzo showed us. So, just use another one of these like $16 Harbor Freight guns. So, not going for absolute perfection, so say what you want, but it works. Got a couple little brushes. I actually bought a brush cleaning kit this past time, so that may or may not help me, but I don't know. Got the gun all cleaned out now, so that's good to go. I'm gonna just go ahead and mix the paint. It's the same mixture as last time, same Limco urethane base paint. So it's a 4 to 2 to 1 mixture, 4-part paint, 2-part reducer, 1-bar hardener. So I will whip up a batch quick, and I'm gonna give the bumper a quick wet sand because it is a little on the rough side, being that it is plastic, and I only sanded it down with 180 and then 320. So it needs a little bit smoother of a surface before I'm gonna lay it. So actually, I'm gonna go do that first and then come mix the paint. Okay, so finally got everything cleaned up, alcoholed, wet sanded. So it should be decently okay now. So I'm gonna just get right into shooting. It's kind of starting to get late. So I'm gonna just get this, get the first coat laid down. Obviously, I'm not gonna take the camera in there, so we'll see you in a few. A few coats laid down on the bumper and the lip. The lip is turning out a little bit fish-eyed because probably decontaminate, whatever. So it's not a big deal. But got some work put in on the Civic. He's just working on getting the exterior pieces put on, like the panels and whatnot. And I just hooked up the one fuel line right now. I'm gonna, once I lay this last coat down and finish off the paint, I'm gonna go grab the engine harness, rewrap it, make it look nice like that, and then we will put that in. Everything else, I mean, we can put the intake on, we can plug everything up. Only thing we can't really do right now is engine mount, axles, and T-bracket, because those have to be done with the engine sitting level. So everything else, good to go. So, progress. Going through the two harnesses right now. This is the one that I already have wrapped, and then this is the one that actually came off the motor we pulled. They're identical harnesses. The only thing that I noticed is different is this harness right here has a, I'm assuming this is the VTEC solenoid, it's supposed to be. I'm not sure though, but it's a three pin connector, and it's red, white, yellow, green, and then the other connector that I think would be the same on that one is a green, white, a red, yellow, or yellow, red, and a white. But I don't know. Pretty sure, like I said, it's just for VTEC, so we'll just pin VTEC directly into the ECU like I did on my B20 VTEC, which is really no issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap this on there really quick and get that going. And I gotta mess with the radiator bracket, because when I did the core sport, I think over the times of us jacking the car up, it like bent it up. So the radiator's sitting too high right now, but that's easy fix. And then slap the intake on really quick. And then that's pretty much it for the day. So I ended up rewrapping the engine harness that we pulled with the motor because it had all the connectors, the speed sensor, VTEC, power wire, and pressure switch, whereas the old harness, whoever had it before, cut it off for whatever reason. So I gotta finish hooking up the last few connectors right now, but right now I'm getting the other side plugged up. I got all the vacuum lines plugged up for the most part. I'm doing the throttle cable right now, but once I finish plugging this up, I'm gonna call this quits for the day. So I'll probably wrap the vlog up, maybe go through something else, but I think that's pretty much going to be it. Obviously we're pretty much out of daylight, but it's pretty much ready. Just need to swap out the tranny mount and slap the axles in it and fill it with fluids really, and it should be almost ready to basically turnkey. Alright, so it looks a lot later than it actually is. It's only like 7 o'clock, but everything is ready. Just gotta get the header on, plug the O2 in, put the axles in, and change the mount. And then just fill it with fluids, and it's all done. So I'm getting pretty stoked. It's got power, so everything works, minus the headlights. We do need a headlight harness, and either some headlight bulbs or another HID ballast, because it only has one. So yeah, I'm really freaking stoked, but I am gonna cut this video off here. I don't know how long it is. If it's short, my bad. If it's not, my bad. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more. If you're new to the channel, turn on post notifications so you can know whenever I upload. I still have some stickers available in the Big Cartel store, which will be in the description if you want to go pick one up. And do what you love to do with the rest, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.